Burnley 0, Manchester United 1. We get the 3 points, get in. Look, I was way off on my prediction. It was a very tight game. Not the game that I was hoping it was going to be. I thought we was going to dominate and we didn't. So my prediction was way off, but we got the 3 points. That is the main thing. I thought the first half, Burnley were by far the better team. They looked more at it. They were winning the balls first. Energy levels, they were just up for it more. We were sloppy out of the gate. It took us a long time to get going. I thought after the 30-minute mark in the first half, we started to wake up a bit. But the first half an hour at least, they were by far the better team than us. Wood had a half chance that was blocked by Bay, just throwing his body in the way, a bit like John Terry-esque, like from back in the day, like brave, even like Vidic, and like that's what we've been missing. And I thought he was brilliant again tonight, Bay. Marshall had a half chance that he put over the bar, but he was getting tightly marked by someone, so I'm not too concerned about it. It was quite a difficult chance, I thought. I thought Luke Shaw was really good the first half, good deliveries, up and down the pitch. There was a lot of commotion about whether he should have been sent off. I think it was a yellow card. I don't think it was a red card by any means. He gets the ball, he then gets the player after, but for me it's a yellow card, it's not a red card. He put in a brilliant cross for Harry Maguire at the back post, who scored with a header, and I was like, finally what we've been missing with Maguire, and the ref goes and disallows it for climbing over the defender, which for me, it should have been a goal, it should have stood, shouldn't have been disallowed, so a bit unfortunate with that. And then a great attempt by Martial outside the box. He went for the top right hand corner, tried to curl it in, and Pope tipped it over, but a great effort from Martial. Second half, Cavani missed a sitter right on the edge of the box. Not on the edge of the box, but near the penalty spot pretty much, but closer. A few yards out, that someone of his calibre, most people should be scoring from there, and he fluffed it. He sort of miskicked it and has to score that. So for that, I was gutted for him, because I like Cavani, but he didn't have a great game tonight. I thought Rashford, look, he got the assist, which we'll talk about in a minute, but other than the assist, I thought he was below average again. His body language, slowing the game down, losing balls, like, for me, just not good enough, missing from the game, like the least involved, apart from the assist. So even though he got the assist, I'm not letting him off the hook, because he was poor apart from that. So, Cavani as well, he had another chance that in the box that he maybe should have done a bit better with, tried to curl it and it went high and wide. So not the easiest chance, but someone of his calibre and class, he should be at least getting it on target. So I was disappointed in Cavani tonight, because it's someone I like a lot and I back up a lot and stick up for, because I believe he's got the skill and the ability, but he didn't show it tonight. So and then let's get to the goal. So Rashford, great ball into the box, well, curling in the box, but out to the outside of the box, and Pogba hits it on the volley, and it took a deflection off a Loughton and nutmegged Pope. So got the deflection, we got the luck that we needed. A great hit from Pogba. 1-0. Martial then should score right at the end, or a few minutes near the end. He got put through, I believe it was by Cavani, and he should score. He kind of was a bit casual with it, and the keeper, it was just straight at the keeper, whereas I believe he should be scoring that. So it should have been 2-0 really. Well, I say that, but just before that and after that Martial chance, Burnley, for the last 5 minutes at least of the game, probably longer, we were hanging on. They were putting a ton of pressure on us. So I thought we was hanging on at the end, but we still could have got a goal as well. So overall, a very edgy, tight game. We did have chances, but so did they. Let's get into the player ratings. I mean, I still think we should be winning games like that by a lot more, but the way the game planned out, it's a brilliant result. We are now top of the league, 3 points clear, and this was our game in hand. So we're in a very good position, but this is even more pressure on us now. We got a great result tonight, but the pressure gets even huger now. So let's see where we go with it. But player ratings, David De Gea gets an 8, Aaron Wan-Bissaka gets a 7, Eric Bailly gets an 8. I thought he was superb again tonight, putting his body on the line, clearing things all the time. Maguire I thought was a lot better tonight. It's the best I've seen him in a while, so I was happy to see that. He should have had a goal, as I said. Unlucky that it got disallowed, so 7. Shaw gets an 8. I thought he was brilliant all game. Pogba gets an 8 just for the goal, pretty much. Like, I thought I would have given him a 7 at least, but the goal bumped it up slightly for me, so he gets an 8 as well. Matic gets a 7. I thought Matic was really good tonight. Like, went under the radar a bit because of other players, but he did his job in midfield, and it allowed like the likes of Pogba to get more forward, and he got the goal. So Matic, I thought, was very vital tonight. Rashford gets a 4 for me, just below average. That might be even a bit generous. I could give him a 3 or a 2, to be honest. I thought he was that poor. Yes, he got the assist, but I can't just bump his rating up a whole heap because he got an assist, because you're just letting players off the hook. And I thought he was by far the worst tonight, even over the subs. Like, Bruno gets a 7. He wasn't at his best, but he did put some quality balls and stuff in. But not the best game I've seen him have, but not by any means terrible. Didn't really have too many shots himself or nothing like that, but pretty good game for Bruno. Martial gets a 7 as well. I thought he had a better second half than the first half, and he had a great shot in the first half. So all round good game for Martial. Didn't have a lot to feed off again. As I said, there's probably a couple of chances that maybe should have scored, but good game for Martial. And Cavani gets a 4, just below average. As I said, I was disappointed for him tonight because he had a few chances that he would normally take advantage of and he didn't, but it will come with Cavani because he's too good of a player for that to keep happening consistently, in my opinion. So, and then Greenwood and McTominay come on as subs, and I thought I'll give them both an average because they didn't really do a lot. They didn't have too much time either, but they didn't do anything wrong. So both get a 5 from me. And then Ollie, look, it was hard to rate Ollie tonight because I wasn't that convinced with the tactics and how we were playing and how tight the game was. And Donny didn't come on again. But the fact that we got a result, it was our game in hand, and now we're 3 points clear. I've got to give him props, so I'm going to give him an 8 tonight. 8 out of 10 for the result. But I don't understand why we didn't get to see Donny again. We need to sell him or loan him out because I feel sorry for the guy. So he gets an 8 though for the result tonight. Ollie, my man of the match. Look, there's a chunk of them to pick from tonight. I thought you could pick Bay, Maguire, Pogba. Maybe Martial. I'm going to give it to Bay. I think a lot of people will give it to Pogba. This doesn't change my stance on Pogba, by the way, but I'm going to give him his props when it's due. I'm going to give it to Bay. I thought he was quality again tonight, solid at the back, throwing his body on the line, clearing everything, his pace, recovery pace for balls going through, and just brilliant again. So Eric Bay was my man of the match. It's great to see, and as I said, we're going to see how we deal with it now because there's even more pressure on us now. So great win for us tonight. It's one of the hardest places to go to in the league, Burnley, and we got the result. So well done to the boys, and I'll be back with the next game, guys. Manchester United 1-0 win.